Hi Lois, welcome to my master class on teaching the rollover. I've got Sprocket here and she's going to demonstrate for us a few things to consider before you get started. Make sure that the environment is set up for success. So you don't want to be working against the environment. For Sprocket here, in order for her to be calm and collected, I needed to put her behind a door where there's no other dogs. And then the other thing that I had to do was find a surface that's nice and soft for her. So fox terriers are quite sensitive to temperature. Little dogs usually are. So my dogs won't roll over on cold surfaces. I have to have a nice rug or something. So set the room up so your dog will be successful. Do whatever you need to do to make them really happy and comfortable. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call Sprocket out. Okay. And I'm going to ask her for a down. Now, I like this down because it's a nice square down, but I had a problem getting the dog to flip on their hip. Because what they were doing was they were bracing against my my lure. So what I had to do is first of all make sure Sprocket has enough value for being in the down. She has to be able to comfortably hold the down for at least 30 seconds. So make sure your dog has a good solid down. Once they have value for staying in place, I like to start feeding them left and right. So I have a kibble in each hand, and 1, 2. So already you're going to see a little bit of hip movement. I really like that. Good. And once she really relaxes, I'm going to take my lure and I'm going to push it towards her collar. Very good. I'm going to push it towards her collar. So she was in a straight down. I take my, that's very nice, miss. Come here. I take my lure and I just push slightly and the dog should flip onto their hip. Mark and reward that. Have a big party when that happens. And then also when you find your dog laying comfortably in the house on a flipped hip, I'd click and treat that just so they start to get that position, that they start to get that position and it's really comfortable for them. Good. And then once you have the hip flip, you can do the rollover part. But the important parts for me down in getting the hip switch was having the dog feed on either side. And then I just push slightly and they should give in to that pressure and go onto their hip. And that's how I teach rollover.